Well, I've been meaning to pick up the camera all week, but I have been unbelievably frazzled. It has been quite the week. We've had the good, we've had the bad, but even the good has been tiring. We got a new car. Oh my gosh, I love it. I absolutely adore it. I will hopefully show you pretty soon. Today it's just getting a tyre fixed, which we knew about prior to purchasing it. It's literally like a mum-mobile, but I'll save that for when you see it. But we did have to drive 2 hours into Wales to pick it up. It was quite a, not like, I don't want to say stressful day, but it was a private seller. And we actually took it to a local garage. Like we drove another half an hour to a local garage to get it checked over and then drove back. Did all the finance things, and honestly, I think it just made me ill. And then we also had a wonderful maternity shoot, which was really nice, something that I really wanted to get in because honestly, I've taken like no bump photos at all. My friends keep saying like, oh, what's the bump looking like now? And I'm like, I literally haven't even stopped for a minute to take like a photo in a mirror. So it was really lovely. We had a wonderful photographer, Chloe, and we did it at Farley House in Bath, which is just so beautiful. If I've got pictures by the time this video goes up, I'll insert them, but if not, I'm sure I'll have some over on Instagram soon. And then what else has happened? Oh my gosh, by emails. So I was like doing my work emails from the other day and I was like, it's really odd, I can't find this email from the client. By the way, I don't know if you can see him, that is Otto chewing a chew in the back there, if you can hear. I was looking for this email, couldn't find it anywhere. I thought that's really odd, so I looked for another email, couldn't find it. Checked my emails. Basically, nearly in the whole of 2023 had vanished from my inbox, sent, outbox, everywhere. Vanished. Anyway, a good few hours on the phone to GoDaddy, who is a provider of my emails. They had no idea what happened. Pretty sure that I was hacked. I have no idea how, because my password is literally like one of the ones that is set computerized and is really long and really ridiculous. And why, like, it baffles me completely, like why on earth that would be any good to them, I have no idea. But if you've been waiting on me for an email or you've emailed me recently, they're a bit of a jumble. So anyway, yeah, I had most of the week trying to sort that out, and that's just obviously not ideal with trying to get in touch with people and keep up with my work. Then we had loads of deliveries this week. The bed arrived and we put the bed together. I'll insert that footage after this. And the coving has been completed. So yeah, basically. Oh, and I had a like out of hours doctor visit because a rash came up on my cheek. It has been quite the few days. I definitely feel the overwhelm, and will admit there have been tears this morning because suddenly we're feeling a little bit overwhelmed with what we have to achieve before baby comes. We're at the point where we're so close, yet there's still so much to do. We also have, I've been going to pregnancy relaxation classes, which I've loved. It's been really, really lovely. And then I'm also we're both doing NCT and a hypnobirthing class in November, but it takes up every Thursday evening and like Saturdays, most of the day. Like it's mostly the morning, but one of them is quite a long like breastfeeding class. And then the other one, I think I have the hypnobirthing in the afternoon and the NCT in the morning. So we tallied how many days we have left until we'd like to like decorate like the beginning of December for Christmas and settle the house down. And it was like six free days. And I looked at this and I just burst into tears. I was like, not possible. It's not possible. Because we had also hoped to go away for a few days for like a little baby moon in Pembrokeshire, Wales. But sadly, I think we might have to put that to the side. So yeah, I'm a little bit emotional at the moment, but not like anything dramatic. Don't feel sorry for me. I'm feeling sorry for myself, but it's only a little bit of overwhelm. This morning, I'm now 30 weeks pregnant and I'm at that point. It's taken me, to be honest, like till the third trimester to really feel like nothing fits. But now nothing officially fits. So I was gonna get out the camera this morning and then I was like, can't even. The leggings are like, you can barely see, like so tight. And my t-shirt, like you can literally see my bump at the bottom of my t-shirt. So it's really lovely. I have Ollie's scruffs that I've just washed this morning. They're in the dryer so that I can chuck them on. And yeah, that's pretty much life at the moment. I wanted to be realistic and real, but let's show you where we are. basically I had booked in this weekend for my parents to come and help us wallpaper the nursery. The wallpaper's arrived. I think I'm doing that as a like full video, but I'll show you where we are with the coving and everything. So I'm currently stood in the hallway. This is where we are at the moment, and this is our downstairs. And he's done such a fabulous job in here. So it wraps right the way around and then goes into here, and he said that's how it would have been originally. They actually didn't have any here originally, but we thought it'd be nice to put it in. Ollie did get in some of the architraves. So this architrave has gone in and the architrave in the nursery has gone in. The coving and ceiling rose is done in here. I'm not going to show you the bottom because I've got the painted skirting board, and yeah, Ollie's just starting to put that up and move through here as best as I can. He's also been working on the wardrobe, and as you can see here, the architrave is semi-on, can I say? Still needs to be filled. So there's a lot to do in here before we can wallpaper. We've got like a few days before my parents would come. We need to put a trim down here, trim over there, ideally paint this, paint that, and paint all the skirting board, which isn't even on yet. That's as much as we have on. So yeah, I think that could be a little bit optimistic, and that's why we're saying maybe we have to cut out the baby moon. But he did a fabulous job with this over here. And then moving into our room, we've got all of the architraves which are going to be going up soon. What's there with the paint? He's more distracted by his tea that I've just given him though. And all of the coving in here is done. It looks so beautiful wrapping around the wardrobe. Actually nicer than I expected. And obviously this was done before. And this is the ceiling rose that we went for. So we're going pretty much for all the same style, which is semi-simple. Just has the lovely circular detail, and it like semi-matches the one in the nursery, and we've also put one up in our top hallway. Maybe you can tell what I've been doing this morning. I've been filling the wardrobes. I filled them as much as I possibly can at the moment, and I've just got out the paint to do the coving. So the coving actually needs, because it's like a plaster, it also needs a watered down coat. I've just done a tiny little bit here where I've started. You can kind of see over that by the wardrobe. But actually on reflection, I mean, should have probably known this, but our walls definitely need another paint after all of this is done. So I'm back on filling and painting, but I'll be honest, it's a lot slower now that I have a little bump, because I'm being a lot more careful, especially with like getting up and down the ladder or carrying things, or just the way that I'm doing things. Usually you could like be a bit more risky and know your body, but I'm obviously not risking it at the moment. So we'll see. Yeah. Hopefully guys, I mean, we're getting there, but I can't believe we're coming up end of October now, and Christmas and everything is really upon us. Got the most beautiful weather to keep us going today though.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray?
I think we're just gonna have to time lapse because this is what Ollie's gonna be doing downstairs.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder.
So these are the storage units. I think 6 will fit in here. No, 8, sorry. I have got 6 because I think I'm also hoping to put some smaller suitcases in.
When it's cold, and don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine?
Good morning guys, I hope this video isn't too all over the place. I do feel like I'm jumping from room to room, project to project. It's all so exciting, there's loads going on. But this morning I'm heading out because I'm picking up a delivery from Pookie at a collection point, and I'm also getting a small paintbrush from like a craft shop to paint the nursery window. I decided that it's going to go a colour. It's going to go the green of the skirting board, which I kind of wanted to do, but I was in denial about it a little bit because we've only just restored and done the windows. Anyway, gonna pop out and get that in my new mum-mobile, which is really exciting. I kind of am just learning at the moment how to drive and park it, but I have to say a big thank you to you all because honestly, I'm not looking back now. I would rather drive it than my Mini. Now it's a second hand, so it's a Land Rover Discovery Sport. New to me, but not new. We got it from a private seller, retired couple. It's in beautiful condition. Yes, I went for creamy white with having a baby, but it's got like the lovely roof window. I've got parking cameras, parking sensors, everything to possibly help me, and basically the top of my request, which was heated seats. And my Mini was like not quite basic enough to have wound windows, but it was nearly there. That's how basic it was. So it's been a huge upgrade and like a really nice thing ticked off to know that we've done before baby, and I'm glad that we went big. So the Discovery does actually have 2 seats in the boot, so it can be a 7-seater, but it's not really a 7-seater car. It's not that big. We've got Otto's travel crate, which I don't think you can see in the boot, and it literally takes up nearly the majority of it. So I think with the pram, shopping, little bits as well, I am glad that we went big because honestly, I don't think I want to look for a car again. But anyway, yeah, so many changes at the moment. It's kind of insane. We also got the maternity photos this morning. I'll put some of them up here. So beautiful. Couldn't recommend Chloe enough. If you're looking for, she does a lot of wedding photography, beautiful wedding photography, but she also does other photography too. So I'll link her below. But yeah, let's get going with the day. I am very much looking forward to when the bedroom's done and baby's here and the buying can stop a little bit. There's a lot of it going on right now. This is basically what I was looking for. Some like tiny, you can't even see them, tiny angled paintbrushes. Might make my life a little bit easier. I think we might have to be taking the sashes out to paint them fully. I know. Yeah, what can I say? What can I say? If I was more organised, then I would have thought, picked the colour for the nursery. But to be honest, we've been doing the windows for about a year, and I just wasn't thinking of nursery right then. And even at the beginning of the pregnancy, I didn't want to think too much about a nursery, so I didn't factor it in. Anyway, I'm hoping. I kind of like panic bought these the other day. You know when you like sit on items for a long time and then you become more and more unsure about them? It's my life at the moment. Specifically actually with the pram. Honestly guys, if you could just recommend and tell me what pram to get, what bedside cot to get. Do I need a bassinet? Do I need a Moses basket? I make a decision and then the next day I'm like, no, I'm not sure we need that, or I'm not sure that's the right one. Well, I knew I'd love the colour of these because I already have this colour lamp on our rechargeable lamp. So these are potentially gonna go on our little bedside sconces, which should be in here. Now, as I was just mentioning with all of the purchasing, I think when you're renovating and you're physically doing it yourselves, it's exhausting, and there's decisions to make just in where to put a light socket, what paint you're going to use, how you're going to build the wardrobes. So many decisions just in that little bit of like renovating that it's difficult to also make all the interior decisions and the expense that comes with it at the same time. So I looked for our bedroom pendant light. It deserves something special. Don't get me wrong, it deserves something special. I think a chandelier would look lovely in there, but I just don't have the time at the moment to be going around like antique fairs, or I started looking on Facebook Marketplace, but it would mean me potentially driving an hour somewhere, and I also just don't have the time for that. So for now, I just decided that we go for a really lovely antique brass pendant. So just this little pendant here with a shade on it. I've ordered a shade from Habitat, which we can collect think it's at August locally. So job done for now, and I'm pretty sure the shade and that pendant can move somewhere else in the house in the future. Probably won't though. Probably will stay there for 5 years. I know, with having a kid. Went for these for our little lobby area, which actually match some that we have in the top bathroom, but in the antique brass. And I got a long shade to go with these because I did feel like they were up quite high, and I went for like frosted, which is a bit different. They should be in here. These are all Pookie, by the way, and I really adore Pookie. I think for what you get, it's a really good price. They have really good customer service. When I've called before wanting a return, it's been amazing. You can return them. I just find it like a really easy system to use, their website and everything. These aren't quite as long as I was expecting, but that for the lobby. We'll see. I'm definitely set on these. I struggled with the shades a little bit. I didn't know whether to go for something cozy. I think that would have to be changed, but cozy in the hallway too. So something like that, or a little bit more sleek. I went for that because we had the other ones in the bedroom, so I thought maybe make it a little bit different. I'm not sure. And this is the bedside light. So I wanted something that extended and could come around. We might be doing like curtain canopy next to the bed, and so if we did, I wanted something that could stretch. And then that on top. And the nice thing about ordering all of the things from the same company is that they're all exactly the same antique brass, which let me tell you makes it a lot easier. Right, now on to renovations. Need to get my coat off, and it's time to fill and maybe get on with a little bit of painting. I'm back to trying to do something every single day. We have made the decision that we aren't gonna go on our baby moon, which makes me a little bit sad, but we're gonna utilize, Ollie was having 3 days off work, and honestly, he doesn't have any holiday time left. So he's already pushing it, taking those days off. And yeah, as I was explaining, with those 6 days with the NCT and hypnobirthing classes, it's going to be pretty tight, and I'm going to start slowing down, I'm pretty sure, as each week goes by. And the weeks are going by so quickly. I can't believe how quickly they're going, and I would really love to be able to sit back and relax and decorate for Christmas. At the moment, I'm even wondering when we will have the chance to decorate for Christmas, because I'd like to de-dust the house, give it a big clean, and then decorate. And yeah, hoping it'll be November, but we'll see. Loads of exciting things going on anyway. So we are going to spend our baby moon at home painting. I mean, isn't that appropriate though? We might do one night away very locally. We were looking at Pembrokeshire in Wales, found a beautiful hotel. We're just gonna have to go with baby in the new year, and we might do one night away somewhere very locally. I'll be like 36 weeks pregnant. The autumn colours are all coming. If you can see, the outside of the window has been painted green because we wanted to get that done for the wallpaper to go up, but the middle bits are still white, and that is one job on my list today. First though, apart from the window, the nursery, we're waiting till this Sunday to do the wallpapering again, and I am going to be getting on with the hallway. So the next area that I want to finish is this hallway. Obviously now that the coving's up, I'm going to start filling, caulking this one. Ollie will hopefully get the next round on tonight. Then we need to do skirting. Desperately need to do this little section of skirting here, which has been left from the old skirting, and then we have new skirting attaching, which is as close to as possible because the rads are going on there soon, and it really would be a shame if it was left like this. Then you can kind of tell with the light here, but we've painted this bit here and just down to here, so the colour needs to come round, and I also need to paint the ceiling white again, as well as the coving. It's had one coat, I need to do another coat, and then the walls.
It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. until winter comes, until winter comes. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder.
Excuse the mess, but I feel like this is looking like a semi-normal hallway. The architraves, oh, they just really make a difference. They are half up I'd say. So I have corked and finished these ones completely. And then Ollie, sorry, Otto's just rummaging around in there. We've also got the one up here and this one in the hallway. And he has made, Ollie, that is, all of the other ones, and they're just resting. This one's to go on the bathroom door there. But they're all done, so I can get filling and corking those. Can't wait to see this view when the spindles and everything is neat and tidy. And of course the nursery, which is very nearly finished. I mean, I did have a good chuckle last night at the fact that baby won't be in there for 6 months and it's the room that we're prioritising. But so many of you said this, and it is true, they come with a lot of things and it's nice to be able to put them away somewhere. So I'm looking forward to having that room so that I can organise, see what I've got, see what we need, which is a lot of stuff. Like, we really do need to get going with the bigger ticket items like the pram and the next to me cot and the car seat and all of those things. But at least we have a car now. We're getting there, and ending this video, I feel a lot more positive that it is going to happen because we're not doing our baby moon, we're doing our at-home baby renovation moon. And over those few days, I think we're going to get so much done. We've got all the skirting board painted and ready to go. So the plan is that we get all of the skirting board in when the architraves are in, then the fireplace can go in, we can finish the wardrobes, and we're ready. We're ready. Having said that, we have also ordered a bed from Loaf for this room here. So it's going to be going on this wall. And it is turning up on the 21st of December. So we're not actually going to be moving into this room. I would really like to just sleep on the mattress on the floor, but I think I'm maybe being a little bit naive with, like, by then I'll be very pregnant. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. It may come earlier. We may be lucky. Or I may be having Ollie roll me and pick me up out of bed every day because I think we're just so looking forward to moving down here and having this area. At the moment, all of my clothes are on rails upstairs and it's just a pain. I just really can't wait to organise. It's going to be a dream. Hey? He's listening to me chatting away to myself. We can finally get rid of all of this dust, which should be really nice. We're also making a few decisions to make it quicker to get down here. For example, I'm in the bathroom. This is our vanity area with the 2 mirrors that we're meant to have. If you've been following along, they're going to be kind of like bespoke mirrors. I found a website, it's really quite reasonable price, but then we were going to make a back frame and put brackets on them and make sure that they're all beautifully flush. It'll take a little bit of time. And there's quite a lot to do. So we're prioritising certain things. So I have purchased a big mirror from Wayfair that fits and basically hides the 2 holes completely for now. It may just be a few months, it may be 6 months, but we have so much storage in here. We have all of the storage over here and over here. We really don't need additional storage at the moment. So yeah, we're making a few little temporary design tweaks so that I can finally clean this out and get moving down here. But anyway, super echoey. Oh, and by the way, all of our architraves and skirting board are from Skirting R Us and it's their Victorian line. Love them. We've got it in both the large and the small, depending on the size of the room in our house. So upstairs we've got the smaller size, downstairs we've got the really big skirting. Yeah, I could really recommend. Anyway, I will see you guys next week. I hope you've had a really good week. I'm sorry there wasn't a video last week, but hopefully I've explained. It's just, life's been busy and we are living in this at the moment. And honestly, it hasn't been the easiest, but we've really got on track this week. And yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I think we're going to get it done. So see you next week when it should be a pretty exciting one because it's our week off to get this turned around. See you then, guys. Bye.